school bus. Colleen is stuck in the mud, and I figured I might as well try to chain up the back tires and try to back out before this weather gets any worse. So let's see what we can do. We still have standing water. Odds are this probably won't work out so well. So, I've done this one time before. It was a year ago, it was last January. And I was able to just wrap the chains through the wheels and get enough traction to bust out. Now, I'm in standing water, so this may or may not work. Now, this side only has 2 holes in the wheel on the outside. The other side has like 6 holes in the wheel, which is kind of funny. The things you don't realize when you're buying a surplus school bus. And if you might ask, Mr. Polestart, why do you have a school bus? Well, it's kind of a funny story. And I've got nothing to do but waste some time, so I might as well talk. We were on our way to Uncle Jim's house in Wisconsin, and I was driving the camper through Chicago traffic, and we were looking for a toy hauler. We were looking for something more convenient than a truck and a trailer, and we can't find a toy hauler. We're driving through Chicago, and I'm going, man, I bet a school bus could be obtained fairly cheap. I just thought that in my mind. Never said a thing about it. And about a week or 2 later, my wife suggested, maybe we should just get a school bus. I almost got the mud out. So she said, maybe we should just get a school bus. And I was like, good idea, babe. And that same day, I just happened to find a very local auction. I think it's CISauctions.com. But there was a local school selling a bunch of buses. And so I threw a bid on, and I actually thought I lost the bid towards the end. And shortly after the auction closed, or maybe the next day, I got an email that said, congratulations, you were high bidder. And it was pretty surprising. Hey, I made it through, see? So now all I have to do is just wrap a chain through that hole and wrap it around, and just build one paddle is all I need, really. So anyway, we went and got a school bus, and about a week later, we found almost the exact same toy hauler that we had been looking for sale locally, with some upgrades and some options that we decided would probably make it worthwhile to have. So we found our toy hauler and have a school bus. We thought about making it into just our personal like party bus, so we could do events with friends and family. And it turns out nobody wants to insure us to have our school bus on the road, so it sits parked most of the time of the year. And once in a while we get it out and we take field trips and just do stupid things. Because why not? We have a school bus, right? So that's that. I'm gonna see if I can get this wrapped around here. Get to the other side. Hook the batteries up. And see how mean Colleen wants to be today. I may or may not have mentioned this before, but my buddy, named this bus Colleen after a story I told about how rotten Little Pull Start was to his bus driver. On a very regular basis, my backpack was full of paper balls, big wads of paper. And we quite often had paper fights on the bus ride home. And my dear Colleen, school bus driver, never reported it, never yelled at us. I don't know how she tolerated us. But before my bus stop, she would just shut the bus off and we cleaned the bus. And I guess it worked out because she got her bus cleaned every day. And we unleashed some unspent energy, I guess. And at the end of the day, everybody was happy. I think, I don't know. She never told us if she was not happy. So we have a school bus. It was a, I guess, good enough deal. It's paid for. I tried to sell it for a little while. We were gonna still try to make it into a camper. It just didn't seem economical. So that's that. So one thing I've got to be conscious of is the fact that these wheels have valve stems. And I don't really want to rip that valve stem and get a flat tire. So I'm trying to be kind of conscious of where I can and can't hook up. So now it's kind of time to tie a chain in a knot. I can't get it through the wheel anymore. I need to take up the slack so it doesn't do any more damage. I think I'm getting somewhere, maybe. I kind of think Colleen needs maybe some boggers or some cut tires. If she's never going to be on the road again, she kind of needs something with a little more attitude. Maybe some tractor tires. So this is kind of what I've come up with. It all wraps through that one hole. I've got one end chained where the valve stem is and just wrapped and wrapped and wrapped. Hopefully that's enough to catch a little bit of traction when I need it. I was able to get two different sections wrapped because of all the extra holes in this wheel. And we're gonna get this thing warmed up and aired up. It's gotta get itself a little elevation here, and we're gonna see if we can back out of that big wet hole. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but I know how to find out. today. Not today, friends. Colleen, she buried. The way it was rocking, I had like this much hope. But she stuck till at least it's frozen. Maybe if it freezes, I'll be able to get my plow truck out here and plow a path to back out. Or we'll just wait till spring. Until then, Colleen signing off. Is it Be Real time? Here we go.
Yeah, we just be real. Alright, so Pam and you guys know
Oh, she is. Right in the poop. We're going to get stuck in the poop.
Oh, yep. That's why we brought our buck boots.